Good morning, Billies fans. This is Brad Holland here, bringing you Battlin Billies softball live this morning, a little after 11 o'clock here. Getting started. Lady Billies are facing the Hendrickson Hawks here on game 3 of the there you go, call strike one. The Dripping Spring softball tournament here. Billies went 1-1 yesterday. And looking to have a good start today against Hendrickson. Madison Wright's your leadoff hitter. She hits that one. That is to the right fielder. Oh, she's able to make the snag. Nice contact. Looked like she was going to have a little trouble with it, but she's able to bring that one in for out number 1. That is going to bring Avery Holland to the plate. Go through the lineup here in just a moment. So just getting underway here. Avery Holland at the plate. First pitch in there looked like it sounded like he called it a ball. So Lady Billies 6-3 on this young season so far, looking to improve that record here against the Lady Hawks. There's a line drive, and center fielder makes that catch. So 2 at-bats, 2 deep fly balls, both caught by the Hendrickson defense there. So 2 away, that's going to bring Taylor Pretty to the plate. Taylor steps in. That low in there for ball 1. For Hendrickson Lady Hawks, we have Peyton Schroyer pitching, Alyssa Howe behind the plate, Olivia Cano at first, Tabitha Villa at second, Lily Miller at short, Avery Howe at third. Now, big swing and a miss there by Miss Taylor. And even up the count 1 apiece. For Hendrickson, Kennedy Wheeler is your left fielder, Evie Jimenez is in center, and Amara Anyacho, I'm thinking is how you say that last name. I apologize if that's off. Taylor drives that one foul down third baseline there. It's going to make the count 1-2. Thank you, folks, for joining us today. We're here at Dripping Springs, as I said. It's a one-camera setup because Coach Page and our producer Page, he wears many hats, is headed to A&M Kingsville. The campus at A&M Kingsville is set up for tonight's Lady Billies regional semifinal basketball game against Beeville Jones. So you're stuck here with me and a phone. Oh. Taylor fouls that one off. And then, as we've dealt with a little bit here and there so far, it was off and on yesterday. The 2 signals for the cell service, the internet signal was a little weak yesterday. I've gotten a couple of little warnings on my phone that it's a weak connection here today as well. But we're going to stick with it and do the best we can. Maybe between innings, maybe I move around a little bit, get a little bit better vantage point, but hopefully we can stick with it here. So Taylor Pretty at the plate here, full count. She pops that one up, and pitcher makes the play. So just like that, 3 up, 3 down. Lady Billies go down in order. 2 fly balls and a pop-up. So we'll be back here in just a moment for the bottom of the first inning on Billies Live 2. And we are back here. Lady Billies take the field as the visiting team here in this game. Again, we got an hour 35 or 7 innings, hard cap of an hour 40 on these games. They will finish an inning. No new inning starts after an hour 35. So here's the first pitch. A little low in there for ball 1. For Lady Billies on defense, you have Avery Holland in the circle, Madison Wright behind the plate, J.C. Tribes gets to start at first base, Bella Finley at second, Ava Stewie at short, Sydney Meyer at third. And the pitch. Strike call, 1-1 the count. We got Natalie Simmons in left, Robbie Griffin straightaway center, and Taylor Pretty in right field today. So Lady Billies, a couple of good, solid contact hits in the first inning, but they were right at them. Fouls that one off there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Leading off for Hendrickson is Lily Miller, number 17. She is the starting shortstop today for Hendrickson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. The pitch. Fouls that one off. I may try to switch the angle here just a minute in between innings. I won't do it during, but maybe between innings I can move my camera over a little bit and see. Low in there for ball 2. So 2-2 the count here. Beautiful, beautiful softball weather today. It's 50s, but breezy north wind coming out of the right behind home plate here, right into the players' faces and most of the fans as well, hitting them in the back of the head, hitting the players in the faces. It's a little chilly, but that's what you get for Texas softball. And change up, stays a little fat there. That's a full count. So full count now. Again, is leadoff batter here, Lily Miller for the Hendrickson Hawks. Avery gets her sign. High for ball 4 and the leadoff walk to Miss Miller. That is going to bring number 3, Peyton Schroyer, to the plate. She is the starting pitcher. Peyton's going to be going from the left side here. So runner on here, the bottom of the first, no score. Lady Billies went 1-2-3, two fly balls to the outfield and a pop up to the pitcher. Squares to bunt. Looks like Warhawks are gonna, Lady Hawks are maybe try to get that runner over to second here. See if she squares around to bunt again. She's on the pitch. So 2-0 count here. No score. In the bottom of the first inning, just getting underway here. And she went for that one. So strike called, 2-1. Looked like that may have been a hit and run there, but everybody was moving. Madison came up firing. So 2-1 count. Avery gets her sign. Swing and a miss on the rise ball there for strike 2. It's going to even up the count, 2-2. Two count here. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Zeros across the board for score. And he holds off on that one. It's going to be full count. Avery gets her sign. Pitch. Swings through it for strikeout number 1. Out number 1. That is going to bring number 23, Alyssa Howe, to the plate. Alyssa is the, let me see here. She's the catcher for the Lady Hawks. So runner on, 1 away here. Zeros on the scoreboard. Pitch. A little high for ball 1. 1-0 the count here. First baseline. Here with 1 out. Alyssa Howe at the high for ball 2. It's a little frigid this morning. You see some of the girls are wearing sleeves, some of them are wearing hoodies. Most of the fans are wearing everything they can. Nice. So 2-2 count here, 1 away. A little high, down. Oh, okay. So full count here to Alyssa Howe. Okay. And the pitch. Striked out looking. So 2 away now. That is going to bring Amara. Tuning in out there. If that's wrong, I apologize. Anyacho Amara. We're going to go with Amara. Hit the bat first and then the helmet, because if it did, then it's a foul ball. Going to bring Tabitha Villa to the plate. Tabitha. I don't know if it's a little cold this morning. Avery's having a hard time gripping the ball. She's a little. I say that, and then she paints a corner. So it's. I don't know how these girls do it. It's the pitchers for anybody, not just our pitchers, but any pitchers when it's cold for ball 1, and everything that revolves around 1-1 the pitch. Lady Billies went down in order 1, 2, 3. Battlin Billies live 2 with the. Stewie. Lady. I can either tie your. Avery gets her sign. Number 20 second inning. My apologies. So 1-1 the count. Ooh, so 2-2 count here. Sit. Strike out looking. Late for the Lady Billies. High for ball Avery. And most importantly, on here, so yes. Oh, nice. Good way to start off the inning here. But as I was saying, sorry, that's going to bring a 0-0 on the attempted bunt. And that. Back-to-back hits. So Maddie hits that one up. Just a second. Lady Billies have started off. Pretty steps in. High for ball. Natalie Simmons had a double. So 1-1. Her father's speed or strike. Lady Billies taking the lead 2-0. Error on the third baseman, and she is going to score on the throw. Avery is going to third baseline. Square that thing up a little bit, kid. It's another foul ball. Taylor tattoos that one, hits the middle of the wall out there at 210. That ball's that ball. Nice job by Taylor. Solid contact. She's that's right in her wheelhouse. Taylor at third base and Ava Stewie at the plate. So foul ball. Give Ava out number 3. So, but not before the Lady Billies are able to put 3 across the. All right, and we are back here. Lady Billies take at 3 o'clock. 3 across. Started off with a nice double by Natalie Simmons, and then Olivia Cano is coming to the plate for the Lady Hawks. She's your starting first baseman. As she has done, kiddo. Fouls that one on first baseline. So 0-2 the count. The third, leading off. And pitch. Change up. She held on to just a little long, floats in there high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Go through the defensive rotation here again in just a moment after this pitch. So we got, for the Lady Billies, we got Avery Holland in the circle, Madison right behind the plate, J.C. Tribes at first, Bella Finley at second, Taylor Pretty in right. So that will bring us back to the top of the order. Lily Miller drew a walk in the first inning in her first at-bat. She grounds that just that quick, 2 away here. Plate for the Lady Hawks, struck out swinging in her first at-bat. 2 away here, Lady Billies up 3-0. Oh, she lays down the bunt. Avery Fields. Oh, Jace's not able to. So missed shrub plate with 2 outs. Lady Billies up 3-0. Pitch. Over to Miss Stewie at short. The flip, and she is safe at second. So that is going to bring Amara Añacho to the plate. So Lady Hawks got runners at first and second here with 2 outs. Lady Billies up 3-0. A little high there for ball 1. So that last one, ground ball. And Miss Stewie fielded it clean and came across and a little flip toss to second base, but wasn't quite there in time. So Miss Alyssa Howe is coming off, and they've got a courtesy runner coming in for her as being the catcher, but young lady, she's got a sweatshirt on, doesn't have a number, so I'm not sure who it is, but either way, 1-0 the count here. Avery gets her pitch sign. And you said that was a little low for ball 2. 2 of the count. Lady Billies up 3-0 here. The bottom of the third. Pitch on that outside corner, called for strike 1. And the pitch, 2 apiece. couple of doubles, some singles in there to put 3 across the board in the top of the third to take the lead. She keeps reaching for that pitch, Played by Miss Meyer over there, snagging that ball to get the third out and the threat. Be back in just a moment on Billy's Live 2. Lady Hawks were able to get 2 aboard on an error in a fielder's choice. And that ball is foul out over the screen. As Miss Sydney Meyer made that third out in that last inning there. Nice little backhand snag, was able to step on the bag for the force out. 0-1 the count. Oh, and that hits her in the foot. So that's one of those that catches her on the toe there. So she's going to be on. So the leadoff is on. And it's going to bring Robbie Griffin. I was trying to join her first name and her last name and say it all in one time. We were just going to call her Riffin. So, but Robbie Griffin to the plate. She grounded out in her first at bat. Oh, she lays down the bunt. Nice bunt. And she beats it out. And on the bunt, Sydney motors to third. Yeah, and there's nobody there. Nice bunt. Nice job there, Miss Griffin. Lays down the bunt. That's going to run Sydney Meyer all the way to third. That's going to bring Natalie Simmons to the plate. Natalie hit an absolute shot. One hopped into the fence in her last at bat. Nice double in the gap there. I said one hop into the fence. So Lady Billies with no outs here have runners at first and third. And the pitch outside, and Robbie is going to take second on the defensive indifference. So 1-0 the count here on Miss Simmons. Pitcher gets her sign. And she hits that to where the runner cannot advance. So that's going to 1 away. That's going to bring Bella Finley to the plate. Bella hit a fly ball out in her last at bat. Ooh, she was just underneath that one. Boy, she squares that one up. She's hitting the gap. So Lady Billy's threatening. Runners here at second and third with 1 away in the top of the fourth. Already up 3-0. And they've scored those 3 on 5 hits and 1 error on Hendrickson. So Bella steps in, pitch, high and outside for ball 1, even up the count, 1 apiece. Bella steps in, the pitch. Oh, she short hops that one. Sydney's coming in, no play at the plate. That'll give us score us 1 and advance Miss Simmons over to, Miss Griffin over to third. He's going to make the score 4-0. So, 2-1 count here to Bella. She attempts to be a sneaky bunt, and she doesn't quite get that one down. It's going to even it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. And the pitch. High and outside. That's going to bring the count full. We got Peyton Schroyer in the circle for the Lady Hawks. Inside corner, that should be ball 4. That's ball 4. Bella, that's ball 4. There we go. She's like, I don't want to go to first. I want to hit. I want to hit. So runners at the corners for Lady Billies, and it's going to bring J.C. Tribes. She grounded out second in her first at bat, but in doing so, drove in a run. So J.C. steps in. Miss Schroyer gets her sign. Ooh, fouls that one into the screen there. Strike 1. So runner still at the corners. All right, JC. Girl's got some pop in her swing. See if she can connect something solid here. And the pitch. Oh, she hits that one back to second. Over to first in time for the out. But 2 ground ball outs to second base, 2 RBIs. So Bella Finley advances to second. That's going to bring Madison Wright back to the top of the order here. Madison Wright. Oh, she tomahawk chops that one. She was looking for the fence on that swing. Yeah. Lady Billies been able to put 2 across the board so far here in the top of the 4th, extend their lead 5-0. So 5 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. That's going to score another one. Right up the middle there, and here comes Bella in to score. Nice job, Madison. So RBI single for Miss Wright. That is going to bring Avery Holland to the plate here, 2 down. I haven't noticed any defensive changes yet for the Lady Hawks. Outside for called strike 1. He was letting Coach Cameron know that pitch was a little outside. So I'm going to have to get a bigger bat to hit that one, but that's okay. And a liner back up the middle. That's going to advance Madison to second. So another single up the middle, back-to-back singles right up the middle. Lady Billies got runners at first and second. That's going to bring Taylor Pretty to the plate. She doubled off the middle, and she got robbed. Be a home run, but it's good contact nonetheless. First pitch, short hops the catcher there, so the runners are going to advance on the wild pitch. Oh, 1-0 the count. Ooh, she got her on that changeup. Nice pitch in there. That ball just floats in there. It looks like it's going to be high, and then the bottom just falls out, and it drops right in that strike zone. So pretty pitch by Miss Schroyer there. 1-1 the count. She went back to it again. This time, Miss Pretty is able to foul it off. And the pitch. Oh, go Taylor, go Taylor, go Taylor, go Taylor. And on the drop third, Taylor's going to get to first. So the bases are going to be loaded. There's a little confusion there from the catcher and the pitcher. All the runners held up. So now the bases are loaded. Ooh, and Ava takes a big swing. So big swing there by Ava Stewie. Bases loaded. Ava sees that big fence out there, and she's looking at it. That's a challenge. Oh, she knobs that one. The third baseman's coming up. She's not going to get her. She's not going to get her. Avery slides in, and Ava takes the extra base. Well, I tell you what, if Ava was playing pool, she couldn't have cue balled that one any better. But it works, so she's able to hit the single, drive in the run. And then Ava's able to take second. We got runners at second and third here. Let's bring in Miss Sydney Meyer to the plate. She got hit by a pitch in her last at-bat. So Sydney stepping to the plate here and snags that one out of the air. Live 2. And we are back here. We're about an hour into the game here. Again, if you missed, the speakers here up by the press box, best vantage point and best cell service that I was able to find. So anyway, bottom of the fourth here. Lady Billies up 8. The bottom of the fourth. The starting set called strike against Laren Foy. Excuse me. We have Miss Riley. Oof, low and out. So yes, Miss Riley. Low for ball 1. She's not missing by much. But so we also have Brooklyn Groby is out. She also in the Kerrville tournament came up trying to breed out a throw while break 2, 1 and 2 the count. So make sure y'all tune in tonight. Watch. But yeah. So Miss Corner. And this is bringing Avery Rowe to the plate, the third baseman. She had nice solid contact, but Miss pregame Evie Jimenez stepping to the plate so far. Hope that continues. So unable to get to it as it was one. Just a little over an hour and 5 minutes in. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, Hendrickson is your home team today, so Lady Billies are batting here in the top of the 5th. 8-0 is the score at the moment. Robbie Griffin will be leading us off. Does not look like they have any defensive changes for Hendrickson, the Lady Hawks. I'll run through their defense here in just a moment. You're tuning in at home. Any Hendrickson viewers out there, we appreciate y'all logging in and checking out the game. And heads up, that's coming right back here in front of us. So Robbie's checking to make sure everybody in the stands is paying attention. So, yeah. Robbie steps back in. And she fouls that one off the end of her bat there. So real quick, the count goes 0-2. We have 4 of the Lady Hawks. You have Peyton Schroyer in the circle, Alyssa Howe at the plate, there behind the plate, Olivia Cano at first, Tabitha Villa at second. There's the pitch. And she hits that one. Second baseman, nice play over there by Miss Villa, giving chase and able to bring that one in out there in foul territory. Made a little last second adjustment to get it in, but nice play by her. That's going to bring Natalie Simmons to the plate. She had a double in her first at-bat and hit a fly ball to center for an out in her second at-bat. And she hits that one over to Miss Villa at second. Not quite able to beat out the throw. So it's like that. We got 2 away here. We got top of the 5th. Some ground out there for Miss Simmons. That is going to bring Bella Finley to the plate. with 2 away here. Lady Billy's up 8-0. Ooh, she fouls that one off. We finish up the lineup here for the Lady Hawks after this pitch. A little high and outside for ball 1, even up the count. Lily Miller is shortstop. Avery Howe is your third baseman. Kennedy Wheeler in the left. Evie Jimenez in center field. And Amara Anacho in right field. Bella fouls that one off as well. I sure hope the service is working well enough. I know at the beginning of the game, every time I would move my phone/camera to try to catch some of the action, it would come up with a warning on the screen saying that the cell phone connection is weak. And so I've tried to kind of be a little bit more judicious, if you will, about when I move it, because I don't know how that's messing up y'all's reception of the game. So pitch outside there for ball 2. Pitch. Ooh, bounces that one in the dirt. Bring the count full. Miss Bella had a fly ball out in her first at-bat, and she walked in her last at-bat. Foul ball coming back in over there. Bella digs in with the pitch. Outside for ball 4. So it's going to get Bella on with 2 outs here. It's going to bring JC, the RBI machine, Tribes to the plate. She's grounded out with runners in scoring position both times and drove in runs. So, but there's nobody on third this time, so JC's going to have to do a little bit more work. A little high for ball 1. Good eye watching the pitch. Good news is we got 2 outs, so on contact, Miss Bella over there at first is going to be moving. So get you something solid here, JC. Oh, that outside pitch. I know she swings a big stick, but even with her long arms, that ball was a little bit outside to try to poke. So 1-1 the count here. There we go, JC. She chops that one. She is nothing if not consistent. 3 ground balls to the second baseman, but she made contact every time. So, but that'll end the threat here. We'll come back in just a moment for the bottom of the 5th with your Lady Billies leading 8-0 here on Billies Live. Billies Live 2.
If you want to get down, I'm going to show you the way.
Everybody's waiting for the music to get shut off so the game can continue. So here we go, bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Billies up 8-0. Oh, pops that one up. Foul. JC giving chase. Not quite able to get there in time. And almost took out the batter. So foul ball for strike one. So that is Olivia Cano, the first baseman, at the plate. A little outside for ball one, even it up one apiece. So again, Lady Billies up 8-0 here. Scored 8 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Ooh, thought that was a little low for ball two. Home plate umpire's been pretty consistent today. I can't complain about him. Oh, well, I try not to complain about the umpires, although I'm not always successful at that. But I try not to complain because it's a hard job. They watch all this stuff in real time. They got a lot of stuff to watch out for, so a lot of respect for them. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two evens up the count 2 apiece. But like I said, that's all we ever ask. That's all I ever ask. Just know the rules and be consistent. And he's been that. He's been consistent with his strike zone up and down and inside and outside. So swing and a miss for strike 3. So 1 away. I believe that is strikeout number 11 for Miss Avery. Or strikeout number 505 for her career. Did I mention that earlier? She got strikeout number 500. Sorry, proud papa moment. All right, 1 away here. Lily Miller coming to the plate. Outside corner there for strike 1. So I believe this should be, since we are here in the bottom of the 5th. Pops that one. Let it roll, let it roll. Oh, it hit her in the base path. So he's going to give it a foul ball. So 0-2. Yeah, so it's going to be, so he's explaining. She was in foul territory. The ball hit fair, but had so much spin on it that it ran in. And as she's running in the base path, which it technically is in foul territory, the ball hit her while she was in foul territory. So it's a foul ball. So 0-2 count here on Miss Miller. Avery gets her sign. It's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That would be strikeout number 12 on the game for Avery. That's going to bring your pitcher, Peyton Schroyer, to the plate. Peyton reached on an error in her last at-bat. And the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss on the inside corner there for strike 1. The wind has died down just here a little bit. I'm probably jinxing myself. But yeah, the wind has died down a little bit here this game. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Avery and Maddie discussing. Not sure what they're discussing. You never know. Sometimes you don't want to know. So 0-2 count here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Oh, she fouls that one off. That was kind of self-defense. Avery was trying to bring that one in on the hands and have it break across and got a little ahead of that one. So 0-2 the count still. Miss Schroyer fouls that one off. Hanging tight. 0-2 count. Avery gets her sign. Pitch. Fouls that one off as well. She's working that inside corner. That's a lot of people like to pitch the slappers outside, but Avery, so far with Coach Cameron calling the pitches here, she's pounding that inside corner. Got her on that one, swinging for strike number 3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the ball game. So, thank you for tuning in today on Billies Live 2. Please make sure you check in tonight on Billies Live for the girls' regional semifinals basketball game. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless. We'll be back at 3 o'clock for the next game.